to. You are part. So let me just say, you are partners with the animal killing our family, not our entire family. More like the black sheep of our little cult of yours. Please, my king, before you attack me with such ferocity, let me address you, share with you my side of things, please. I came here because I want you to understand. And what is it that you want us to understand about allowing this animal to kill his own people? Lash is only doing a public service. You see, I know that you two, the rest of your royal family, believe that the Terrigen wave, that the result of the Terrigen wave, of the Terrigen wave covering the entire planet, giving birth to these Inhumans, was an act of a mistake. Was a mistake, considering that the robotic menace Ultron was trying to use Attilan as a conduit for his doomsday device to eradicate all organic life, including our own kind. Yes, but the Avengers found a way to prevent Ultron's doomsday from destroying the planet. But unfortunately, we had to replace his doomsday ray with a dispersal unit that we used to release the Terrigen mist found in our Terrigen crystals that gives our people abilities, those which resulted in the Terrigen mist resulted in the planets exposing the entire planet to our Terrigen mist, creating all sorts of Inhumans. Yes, and how has most Inhumans repaid you for sparing their lives? I'm sure you have read reports how some Inhumans have used their powers to insult your great rule, using their powers for petty, selfish means, like robbing banks, jewelry stores, or trying to use their powers to enforce their rule upon a small town or neighborhood, as they were. And then there are those that try to hide who they are, or who actually they're not grateful for the gifts that we have given them, as well as those who believe that they can use their powers to help people, believing that they can use their powers. Well, yes, we are aware of how most Inhumans have used their powers to help others who are powerless. No, we don't consider that an act of disrespect, more like an act of bravery, as some would put it. The acts of a hero. That may be the case, but all these new Inhuman groups have one thing in common. They all were never have they weren't given the right to be exploited. I know that your royal family, that your kingdom and your fellow royal family members have put certain laws in place. How only certain Inhumans can be chosen to be blessed with these gifts per time. That you only allow a few Inhumans at a time to be exposed by terrorists, and not all at once, to preserve the so-called treaty that you to preserve the so-called peace that you made with your Homo sapien mutant cousins, kind of centuries ago. How do you know of such laws that my husband's family has followed for generations? You are clearly not from Atlan. Let's just say that my unique Inhuman ability has allowed me special insight, insight on how your people have lived for centuries, have lived for centuries. Enough of your chatter. My husband insists on telling us why it has this anything to do with Lash. This has to do with anything involving Lash. You see, Lash is only doing You see, all like you. I believe all Inhuman have a purpose. Each unique Inhuman with their own unique abilities has a purpose, a destiny, as you will, to fulfill. And I believe it is Lash's destiny to restore balance between between the different worldly factions of humans, mutants, and Inhumans. My husband insists that you explain on this meeting. What I mean is that for generations before the Terrigen Wave incident, there was a certain balance that was upheld. A balance that was maybe a hold on your part, my king and queen. How and how for generations your people have remained hidden from the outside world, taking great lengths to make sure that the outside world does not learn of your existence, or to prevent war and bloodshed and unnecessary violence between the different races. It's been all changed ever since certain groups like Sheild and the Fantastic Four learned of your existence due to unfortunate events, and those unfortunate led to the result of Terrigenesis being burst, and now the whole world knows of your existence, and now that if things do not change, this incident will result in the extinction of all Inhumans, all humans if things don't change. So what are you saying, that this Lash is killing these new Inhumans to preserve some sort of peace? Exactly. These Inhumans that were exposed to a Terrigen Wave have never had the opportunity to learn of your culture, to be prepared for the day when they would be blessed with the gift. As such, they have used their powers erratic. Most of them have used their powers irregularly, if you will, and which has forced the humans to take drastic measures. And there are, and I'm sure you're aware, there are those out there that will use the instance as a way to convince others that all humans are a threat. And if that happens, only a matter of time before the humans force their rules upon your kingdom. They wouldn't dare. Oh, they would dare, my queen and king. They would dare plenty. Last only killing these certain Inhumans, or to prevent their instance. At least Last is killing Inhumans that have misused their abilities for that purpose. Last is only killing the Inhumans that don't deserve be given this power prematurely. What instant I will try uphearing your barbaric, my queen king. Allow me to throw this trespasser in your cell. Wait, Golan, my queen. This legacy has some truth to it. Humans have had we cannot deny the fact that humans have had a dark history when it comes to how they deal with those that are different from them, mainly involving their interactions with the mutant population. Perhaps King Blackbolt. You're right. You're right. You are right. Right. Legacy. If what you say is true, and you are part of what, we will give you a choice. If we allow you to leave here on your own free will, do you swear that you will talk to Lash, try and convince him not to kill every new Inhuman that he comes across? At least not the ones that are trying to live their normal lives, or trying to do good. And if I don't convince Lash, then it's not only Lash that will be honored, but you as well, Legacy. Not to mention, and for someone who is well informed of our culture, as you presume, perhaps you are also aware of the fact that we have made an alliance with Sheild, and Sheild, who has helped us deal with this so-called outbreak, as the humans put it. Very well, then, since you made such an enticing proposal, I will talk to Lash. You have my word as a fellow Inhuman. fellow inhuman. I give you my word. And 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 my backboard and before you go, my husband backboard warns you: if you ever trespass in our kingdom uninvited again, there will be severe consequences. I understand. Forgive my barbaric intrusion. It will not happen again. I promise you. Now, if you must escort. Now, if you might ever leave on my own, escorts are not needed. Until next time, Queen, King Blackbolt. My queen, my king. I must letting this zealous escape leave here my own freeway is a mistake. He could pose a problem. We agree, Gorgon. Gorgon. Contact Karnak. Inform him to inform Director Coulson on what has happened here. Yes, my queen. I fear that his arrival could be a start of something sinister. Indeed, my king, my husband. This could be indeed my husband. And this and this guy calls himself Legacy. According to Gorgon, yes. It appears he claims that he has made an alliance with Lash, or perhaps Lash works for him, perhaps works for him, perhaps, but that is yet to be proven. Director Coulson and Director Coulson and besides, the way Legacy spoke, it sounds like my queen agrees with some of the things that he said about the fact that Lash actually believes that he has the right to kill those Inhumans. Well, it doesn't matter that they weren't warned of their heritage before they were given this gift. That doesn't give this Lash guy a right to kill them. It doesn't matter how they use their abilities. No one deserves to die like that. And Gorgon, I agree with you. But what? But I fear that Medusa and King Baba might actually do agree of what he says. Come on. Come on. There's no way King Blackbolt would agree with it. Yeah, from what I tell, Blackbolt seems like a type of guy that doesn't listen to crazy people like that. Do not be fooled. Ever since the world has learned of our existence, my king and queen have been under a lot of pressure enforced, especially in regards to threats made by Secretary Del Rusk. Agreed. Rusk has always had an issue towards enhanced people, not just the Avengers. Indeed. As such, there have been whispers going on. What kind of whispers? Whispers regarding the fact that Queen Medusa might desire to leave, might find a way to cause Atlan to might leave Earth. You mean what? How mean? The scientists at Atlan are working towards creating or fixing the hovering gravitational devices located at the bottom of Atlan, to find a way to cause Atlan to leave Earth's atmosphere and venture into space. Wait, Atlan is capable of space travel? Indeed. Atlan possesses more security measures than just cloaking technology. This is how we hid from your. Atlan also possesses the ability to fly. We even land on planets like the moon. Moon where we live. You mean planets that have no breathable oxygen? Indeed. Indeed, and that's pretty. That's pretty. I have lived on Atlan almost my entire life, and I miss hearing about this now. No, but current, you have to convince the rest of the family that they don't have to leave Atlan. You have a right to. Everyone in Atlan has every right to live on Earth as any person, whether a mutant, inhuman, or just human. I'm not sure if I can convince them, because I too desire to depart from Earth. Really, I thought we had a good vibe going on between us. Don't get me wrong. I have learned to consider all of you worthy adversaries and allies and friends in the past few months. But still, as a member of the royal family, I must consider the safety of all of our citizens, not just my own. We understand, Conrad. The needs of the people must come first, but still, don't. But please, try and convince the others not to make such a rash decision just yet. Just yet. I will do very well, Agent Johnson. I will do what I can. By the way, where's Crystal? Oh, he's with Dr. Garner. Still? Yes, please. Yes. Crystal always said she didn't want any such treatment, and being forced to have helped by psychiatrists is part of that deal. I wonder how she's doing there. Doing all my life, I had people underestimate me, saying what I can and cannot do, just because I understand I have responsibilities as a princess, but I'm tired of people treating me like one. I want to do things that the commoner folk would do. I'm not sure if normal people would like the word being as commoners. Sorry, yeah. My bad. I mean is, I don't know, people that are not royalty like myself, or people who are, as you senators, are people in government. Basically, what I'm saying is you want people to think that you're different from them, but despite the fact that you have powers. Exactly. There's something else I want to address before we end our session. We're still about your experience about your experience with Lash, of your encounter with him. What was it like? Do I have to? Honestly, I feel like this the whole thing is dumb. You're the one who wanted to, and all agents with powers have to go through this fight eval. It's standard protocol. No, but I promise you, nothing you say here will leave this room. That's part of the arrangement, and I take that very seriously. I promise you. It was scary. The fact that I was so close to death terrified me. I thought I was going to die that day. After Lash killed those two Inhumans and 3D Man, I thought I was next, but you weren't. He spared your life, and according to others, it's because they believe that Lash only hunting down Inhumans that were exposed during the Terrigen Wave incident, not no Inhumans that's lived in Atlan for as long as you have, if that's correct. Yes. But yeah, but much I'm relieved that I'm alive. I also feel cheated. I know that joint being a student is a dangerous life, and I know that. But after spending too much time with Daisy and the other agents, I know the risks that need to be made, and I was willing. I've always said I'm also willing to die for a cause I believe in. But Lash thing, and I felt like I was cheated. Like you basically felt like Lash was treating the same way everyone else has been treating you in your life, like a princess. Exactly. That's how I felt. I felt like because I thought that Lash doesn't feel like he. Well, if you want my honest opinion, I think you shouldn't worry about so much what other people think. Just do things that you think is right. Don't do things because you just want to try and convince people that you're doing more than just a princess. Do it because it's the right thing to do, and don't let past insecurities dictate the rest of your life, especially regarding Lash. Look, you should consider a very lucky girl, Crystal. You survived this, but I know you feel like it's unfair to those who did die that day, but consider yourself lucky you fight another day, and that you're lucky that Lash decided to give that chance, give you a chance to try and protect your people. Besides, the hardest in my experience from during my days when I've had meetings with people who used to serve in the military, that feel like that they were cheat, that they should have died at a certain moment of their lives. Telling them anything that I would tell them that what they're feeling now is guilt, called called death syndrome. Like, called you feel guilty that you got a chance to survive that instant when others didn't. It's pretty natural emotion that have when when you feel like you're when you feel like you're about to die, but and it's not an easy thing. But I want you to know that I'll continue to be here if you need me. Thank you, Dr. Garner. I'm just here to help. I'm here to help. Talk to me. Talk to me, Garner. How is your session with Crystal? I can't talk about specifics, Colson. But I can tell you that I think it went pretty well. Pretty well. But it's not. But it still won't be easy. She still has a lot of trauma she has to get over. Get over. So I recommend that you keep her from future missions that Daisy and her Secret Warrior team might have in the future. And I hope that you listen to me. What's that supposed to mean, Colson? It's no secret that in the past you and other agents have always went behind my back. When I tell you that my patients need not to be involved in stressful situations, you always go behind my back. Just like with Daisy, when I first started talking to her after she got her powers, I told her, I told you all that Daisy shouldn't move from actor yet. You gotta get yourself put yourself in a horrible situation. Not just when she chose to offer herself as some sort of sacrificial lamb to try and throw her father off balance when he threatened to kill both students at their old school. Well, that was her choice, and it's like before, and as before, she had no control of her. She was forced in those situations by Hydra and forces beyond anyone's control. Oh, that's her, Colson. There, I've told you that. I've informed you that I don't believe that Dante or Crystal should be in active duty right away. I told Daisy that he wasn't ready, but she insisted that Dante be part of that mission involving helping Mike Pearson, and it's lucky that things that he didn't lose control of his powers. That incident could have ended up a lot worse things would have happened besides Daisy being captured and forcing you to give custody of the obelisk. I mean, look, I don't know what you're getting at, honest, but I've always respected your wishes, and I guarantee I will respect this one. I assure you, I won't let Crystal get involved in any future missions until you think that she's ready. But also not her. I mean, have you met Crystal? She's determined to prove herself, and I don't think she's willing to listen. I understand, but still, it's up to you as man in charge to keep people like her in check, so she doesn't put herself in danger and others. And also, I want to talk to this new Inhuman that you brought in, Ava, as well as the other Inhuman that your team encountered. I believe Mac calls herself, Elena, as I believe it. She lives in Venezuela. That's true, but that's true. But Agent Johnson has confirmed that Elena has no interest of being a full member of Secret Warriors. And says, I don't think she'd be willing to talk to at this moment. And as for Ava, she might not even want to stay. What do you mean? She was kind of brought here against her will. I mean, out of here, I warn you, if you don't let me out right now, I swear I will break all of your toys. Toys. Your toys. Tell me, Ava, are you just every doctor who tries to help you? I mean, okay, I'm just trying to help. I don't need your help. Nobody asked for it. Well, your friend Lincoln, consider always. Your body. Okay, how much damage you endured. You're lucky that you're not dead. And you think, hey, get away from me, and ooh, what is that? A muscle excerpt serum. To help your body and skin heal from the wounds that last inflicted upon you. It's a new technique I developed for people who suffer a major body damage to their body. It feels nice, but it smells weird. Yeah, we're working on that's a work in progress. I'm thinking of making something of the stuff with certain flowers that give off a very fragrant aroma. Like yeah, you should definitely put that on your to-do list. Well, tell me, in Ava, do you think that your parents, you think your parents would be proud of you? Will you always think your parents, you always go off against? Yeah, well, if you know Williams, well, if I don't, I guess we never told you. What that my parents died when I was very young. I've been on my own ever since, always living on the streets, dealing with scumbags trying to. I'm sorry. And when that Treasure West came in my part of town where I was staying in, and gave me these powers, I knew I was given an opportunity to make those people pay, to make them suffer the way they made me suffer, and my friends suffer, who've also forced to live a life of a life barely scrapping by. Okay, no one says you don't have, I don't have the right to punish those who have made you, but still you around. You have a power. I mean, you don't see Daisy using her powers, killing every scumbag that she said. Oh, I said, well, see, I know, like, but I hope if you give us a chance, you might see that you have an opportunity to do more than just protect a small town, your neighborhood. I heard these people, and they're all on the same. Sorry, well, perhaps I can help you. Perhaps I can help you navigate through this. Hello, Ava. My name is Dr. Andrew Garner. I was hoping that we might have a chat with a shrink. Not a chance. Well, I'm here if you need me. Here's my card if you ever need it. I know not you feel like yourself don't feel like you need to talk to someone like me right away, but you may find that there's benefits to that. When you're ready, I'll be here when you get a chance. Well, Harry just I know tends to talking to you. I see. I see then. I see then. All right, agents, listen up. Listen up. Thanks to Agent Johnson and Agent Fitz here, we now have managed to trace the location of where those fake emails came from. So you found Lash, not Lash per se, Karnak, more like perhaps someone who works for him. We trace the source of those emails to a server network owned by a man named Dwight Fry, who used to be a communication analyst for MI6 until he went off the grid. Now he went off the grid. When he went off the grid, according to recent intel, we have learned that he has lived in a small local apartment in Portland, Oregon. In Portland, Oregon. We already discussed this intel to General Talbot and the MARD, and England's already on their way. It's a good idea. What if I try and arrest him before we get there? Don't worry. I believe we reached an understanding with Talbot finally, and he agreed that his agents would stand down until we arrived if they got there first. And we would do the same if we got there first. Our mission is to apprehend Right Fly and get him to talk, get him any intel he has on Lash. He has on Lash. I will go over myself, accompanied by Agent Johnson, Agent Mackenzie, and Mr. Campbell here, and And as soon as we apprehend Fry, soon we get a lead on Lash and on Lash. That'll be all. And if you on board what you more about so do you think Coulson has got food with this Talbot guy? No idea. We had some issues with Talbot, convinced Talbot we were on the same time in the past, but only time will tell. Doesn't really give me much comfort. But I'm trying to be comforting. Just change the truth. So I see. What's the thing? They got here first, and most of they haven't started anything yet. Perhaps this thing hit this whole part of work, Coulson. Yeah, we'll see. Look who's arrived, sir. Play nice, boys. Coast and I have an understanding. General Agent Director Coulson. Talbot, General Talbot, I'm glad to see that you decided to wait for us. Well, I decided to give you an olive branch. Continue to play ball, and we'll see how long this olive branch lasts. Alright, what's the status? Well, from what we discovered so far, looks like Dwight was already on to us. He figured out that we traced the source of his hacking to his location, and has reinforced an entire apartment. And we have so we can tell so far is that it won't be easy to get inside. We'll need like a battery ram or something to break through the doors, or something that can quick them apart. So allow me to get in. All right then. All right, Talbot, I recommend that Agent Johnson leads a team of your men into the building to locate Fry. All right then. I'll make sure my man plays nice. Are you sure that's so? I think we should go and assist Agent Johnson. No, we gotta show Talbot that we trust him. I need you out here to watch my back, just in case this could be a trap set by Talbot. And rather have the strongest person on board as well as someone that can shock the person sent to unconsciousness if things go bad. Makes sense. Don't worry, Lincoln. I got this. Alright, see your parents. Alright. Do I fly? My name is Agent Johnson Sheild. Look, we want to talk to you, okay? Look, if you're worried about being thrown in prison, we can make a deal with you. It doesn't have to end badly for any of us. Huh? What do we have here? Piece of a detergent cocoon. What? Mr. Fly? Mr. Fly, are you okay? My name is... Get out. What? Get out. Shit. Back off. Get away from me. Wait for me. What did you do? I did nothing. Daisy, something happened? I did nothing. All I did was quick heat. It hurts. I feel so much pain when she's around. Get away from me. It looks like Mr. Fry has a very dangerous has a double-edged reaction towards your partner here, Coulson. Coulson. Mr. Fry, my name is Director Coulson with Sheild. Are you okay? No, I'm in pain. Her kind puts me in pain. I gotta get away from me. I feel so much pain when she's around. What do you mean in pain? Ever since that terrorism wave hit me, I have felt so every time I came across her kind. Every time I come across someone like me, you mean Inhuman? Yes. Every time I come across another Inhuman, I feel so much pain and get away from me. Daisy, you have to know. But I think it's Daisy. They created a fight. It's better that you and Lincoln put a strong amount of distance between him and Fry. If you have to get any info from, yes, sir. Lincoln, you get out of here. Why? Because there's an Inhuman out there that really hates being that has a strong intolerance towards being around other Inhumans. I see. Dwight Fry. Dwight Fry. Let's play a little sub you have here. Tell me, before you left the MI6, did they give you with a nice retirement plan? I assume you had a lot of money. You spent a lot of money before having this equipment. No, I didn't. No, the MI6 didn't leave me any pens. So you stole this equipment? No, of course not. I made most stuff, and I bought most stuff, and the rest of that I made out of my two hands. So you can tell a very resourceful man, huh? Aren't you, Mr. Fry? Mr. Fry, you can say that. Alright, Fry, we're gonna get cut to the chase. We know that you sent Trojan Horse emails to other Inhumans like yourself, and every Inhuman that received the email was attacked by a monster known as Lash. Known as Lash that at least holes in their chest. Tell me, I don't suppose you and Lash have some sort of partnership going on. I suppose. Sure, easy there. Listen, somehow You're not gonna go anywhere until you give me what we want. And I warn you not to trust me. And I warn you, my new robotic hands are very sensitive. As they are, yes, and they have laser fingers. So, now talk. All right, look. Ever since that weird mess, I was supposed to that weird mess. I can't help. I always feel so much pain every time. Every time I come across someone of my kind, I trigger in a rash. I get such a major headache that I need to take strong medication to start to numb the pain. You mean like these headache these Tylenol pills? Quite a high restriction you have here going on here. I guess you need it in order to deal with the headaches you describe to have. Let's say that my life was nice before I became. Ever since I became whatever me and that woman are. My life was one painful day. I remember one painful day after another. It was getting to the point that I was ready to kill myself because I couldn't deal with the pain anymore. But what changed your mind? When I met him, Lash, Lash told me that he can take away the pain, take away the pain if I agreed to help him, and he did. Every time he killed someone like us, the pain would become less trouble. Every time a human that was close to where I lived got killed, the pain would stop. I would feel so much relief that it would be that it was so relaxing. So that's why you help Lash, so you don't have to feel pain anymore. Anymore? No, of course not. Of course not. I help Lash not because it helps me, but because I believe in his mission. His mission. What do you mean, his mission, son? Lash told me that he only kills Inhumans that he believes unworthy. Inhumans that were given these powers before receiving the preparation skills that Inhumans that live in that Inhuman city called Adelan have received. So Lash kills these Inhumans because he believes that they're unworthy. Huh? Great. Great. What we need is another psychopath. You think Lash enjoys killing his own kind? Is that what you think he is? Well, he doesn't. I can honestly tell you that he hates what he does. He hates having to kill his fellow Inhumans. But why do it? Because it's his destiny. He has a job to do, dude. He does it because not out of pleasure, but out of necessity. He does it because he believes it's necessary. So why not kill you? You're part of that group, and you're part of that group of Inhumans that were given these powers before receiving the proper training and preparation. Heck, even before you even got a chance to visit that little city of Atalan on your corner of the world. Would believe me, Lash was going to kill me, but when I told him what I could do for him, how I could help him find others like his kind, he was willing to give me a chance to be part of his mission. Alright, listen. Well, I have news for you. The days of helping Lash are over. You can help us find Lash. Look, even if I knew how to find Lash or where he is or where he lives, I wouldn't tell you. Not just I'll feel because I believe in his mission. I believe that he has a purpose. Purpose. I mean, you should be. You wasting so much time hunting him. You should be helping him. I mean, heck, isn't your division tasked with hunting down our kind, killing them? Is that what we do, son? We're just trying to keep the world safe by experimenting and torturing Inhumans and mutants. That's not what we do. Alright then, but why don't give him a chance? Why do you always have to arrest every Inhuman you come across, whether they commit a crime or not? Who has given you right just to hunt down? You are so ready to judge Lash because he's killing Inhumans. But that makes you a hypocrite because you're doing things just as bad. you and the people that work for you. Do you? All right, I had enough of this. All right, boys, bring him in. Just, Mr. Director Coulson, I recommend that you will meet bring in apprehend Fry. I have contacts and I need to show the president that we're pulling our weight here. Right here. I don't know about that. Let me talk with my team first and see what they think. I'm sure we can discuss this matter peacefully. Alright then, but make it quick. So Fry just spoke in highs as soon as you entered the same room as him? I looked at it, I never seen... I have met... I never seen any humans past... yeah, me either. I never heard of a human developing the ability to develop rashes or feel pain whenever they come across their own kind. I can't imagine what he's going through. Yeah, I can imagine. How is anyone supposed to live knowing that they're part of something, part of a race that's existed for centuries, but at the same time they can't have physical contact with their own kind because it would physically hurt them. Yeah, that's messed up. Alright, here's the deal. Tao insists that his people people bring in Fry for requesting and not us. So we can't do that. I know you're ready to trust Tao, but I don't. I don't. Tao has another words giving us a reason we should trust him. And who knows what he's going to do to fight when he's here. I think I want to volunteer to go with him. I want to check out their base myself. Are you sure? Are you sure of that? I do. It could be a mistake. I have to go with you. No. If Drake can really feel pain, I think less inhumans around him, the better. I'll go. Mac will accompany me. I don't know about the day. I'll be fine with me. I think of myself just fine, you know. I know just that you worry about me, and that's sweet. But I'll be fine. Okay. Alright, let me talk with Taube about it. Taube, wait. Alright. My insecurity will let you take Fry, but on one condition. You let Agent Johnson and Agent McKenzie accompany you to your base. Coming to your base. Give me a minute. How do you have us? Alright, Vince. Alright then. Alright then. We'll make room on our transport. Come on board, Agent Johnson and McKenzie. There's room for everybody. Contact me as soon as you arrive and tell me. Give me full report what you see. Yes, sir. Come on, Mr. Campbell. We better pull out. Alright then. Alright then. Alright then. You're looking better. And you are? My name is Crystal. I mean, yes, you're never inhuman that actually wants to work for the man. Yeah, I do, and you don't. Look, let me say, let's say I have experience making deals with governments to just. Let me say, it never works out for people like me. Trust me. Look, I don't know what kind of bad blood you have with people like Sheild, but I can tell you they're good people. They just want to help. Yeah, that's what they all say until they stab you in the back with fake deals and fake promises and then only time they make deals if when they have dirt on you that can lead you to years of imprisonment. You know, you shouldn't exert yourself too much. It's like you're still healing. Look, listen, Missy, I don't need to tell you how to. Sure. Well, easy. Let me help you. Thanks, I guess. I saw Agent Johnson and Lincoln leave. Are they on a mission? Yeah, they're trying to find. I believe they have a lead on someone who's helping Lash hunt down our fellow humans. I see. And you didn't go with them? Why? I thought you were part of this team of Agent Johnson's secret warriors they keep preaching on about. I thought I was, but they refused to keep me out of the action. I can't think, and I can't believe in that. It's only because I'm actually royalty. You're royalty? Yes, my name is Princess Crystal. I am part of the royal family of Inhumans that govern our people. Govern our people. Well, I hope you don't expect me to bow down. I don't do well for you. Please, don't worry. I'm not like that. I prefer people to treat me not like royalty, and I like someone like one of regular people. One of regular people, you know, people that aren't royalty. I see. I see. See, uh, so you'd rather not be a princess? Uh, yeah. Well, I know about that. Well, if I were you, if I were in your shoes, I would use my princess power to help my people. Not, I don't mean in humans. I mean those I live with on the streets. If I had access to the money that I'm sure you I would help. It's not like that. I'm not really, I'm a royalty. I'm not really rich, considering that we're part of a kingdom that is cut off from the rest of the world. So you don't have any. But we don't. We, we live in Ireland a different way. We live in your cities. We follow different methods of living our lives. I see. So you don't use money to buy things, I suppose? No, because we don't use money. We live in trade-ins. It's more, our society is built on a sort of unity. Yeah, our kingdom there's no poverty, no disease, no famine. Every human gets to live a fair and equal life. Money is not needed in our city. Yeah, sounds nice. It's saying that not everyone has the same access as we do. I know you think it's easy for you to think everyone is enemy, but if you're not willing to let people in, it's gonna be a pretty boring life. And I don't know if I've experienced in life that you live, but still, you should giving other people a chance. You might find you'll end up in a world that doesn't feel so lonely. Well, that guy doesn't seem like he's having a bad day. I guess that's because that's just because I'm on board. I'm on board. You don't notice that I feel like we're riding in circles. Yeah, it's clearly they're stalling, probably buying time to hide things at their base that they don't want us to see, or maybe preparing a holding cell for you to have. I hope they can try to kill me, but they'll fail. I hope you're right about that. What was that? What in the world? We are coming. It's last. Oh my God! Stops. Oh heck no! What's going on back there? You stopped. You. Wait a minute. Wait. Wait. Listen to me. I didn't tell him. What did you tell those agents? I didn't tell him anything. Well, at least nothing about I only told him the truth. I only told him about why you do what you do. I didn't tell him anything about who you. They don't know yet about your true identity. I didn't tell them anything about that. Please have mercy. I don't do things out of mercy. I'm not merciful. I'm necessary. Do you? No wait, stop. Consider yourself permanently free of your pain, Mr. Fry. What the Hey Mac, Daisy, are you okay? Funny I would ask you the same thing. Are you okay? Just a few broken ribs, but nothing I can't walk away from. But I don't think I should try to walk right now. Yeah, you tell me. The doctor said that you have a few broken ribs. That's why it's probably that you may not bed rest for a while. Yeah, good. Are you okay? Yeah, I have a few strays, but nothing. I mean, that requires me to be in bed. So I see. So I see. See. So I'm glad you're okay. I was going to say about Fry. Look, there's something you could have done. No, you could have. Did you think that he spared you? But why did he spare me? I mean, heck, I got my powers the same way he did. I wasn't prepared yet. I wasn't. I never got a chance to visit Adam before going through the mist. So why did he try killing me? Good question. Good question. And something else. Well, before I wasn't completely honest back there at the record site, but before I went permanently under, I managed to get a glimpse of Lash as he was leaving. I saw him change. Like what? What do you mean change? I saw him change from being a big scary monster to a normal person. You mean he can change between monster to human? Yeah, I was explaining how he can leave a crime scene without drawing attention to himself. Attention to himself. He has really a change between human to monster. That would make sense. Have you told Cole yet? No, but you gotta be careful because I don't want anyone here knowing what I just found out. Knowing about what exactly? That that Mac really needs bed rest, or else he'll end up a cripple. Am I right, Max? Yeah. You do know that me and Koza have an understanding, right? And if you have any intel regarding that, you should tell me. Well, I will. After I tell Coulson. Look, you and Coulson may have had arrangement, but I wasn't involved in arrangement, so those rules don't apply to me. Real cute, Agent Johnson. Real cute. Real cute. But I am glad to see that you're right. Although it's the same that Mr. Fry. Mr. Fry wasn't so lucky. I guess last one make sure that I guess Ash made sure that we won't get any more leads on him for a while. Yeah, and if you locked out too, what do you mean? This will try to prevent us from seeing secret base. Now does it? What are you implying? That we set this whole thing up? We have nothing to do with last Agent Johnson, and I suggest you keep these shield theories of yours to yourself unless you want me to call off whatever deal I made with Agent Coulson. Do you want that? I don't think Coulson wants that. No, sir, no, he doesn't. Look, I just want to make sure you two are okay. And I already informed Coulson of your situation. He's on his way with a transport to pick you two up. Take you back to Europe headquarters. I guess we'll have to find another time to see each other's secret bases. I suppose. I suppose so. Agent Johnson, Mackenzie, well, he seems to look chipper today. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, Daisy. Alright, Daisy. Alright, we now know that. We all know that Lash Lash continues between monster to normal guy now. So now what? Now we all have to figure out who is Lash. Who is Lash? Who Lash really is when he's not a monster. And when we do, I know that we can stop him once and for all. Lash, you again. That's right, me again. Tell me, can I speak to the Lash now, if you don't mind? Legacy, what do you want? I come here to inform you that I have managed to have a little chat with Queen Medusa and Queen Backful about on your behalf, about to get them to understand our mission, which our mission is to restore balance to the world. Restore balance to it. Correct. Correct. And I believe I'm on the verge of convincing them. Although I promise them that I'll talk to you about Sir Master. What kind of matter? You need to be more careful, Ash. It is too soon to put too much of a target on our backs. Between being hunted by Sheild, the MARD, we cannot afford to start a war with the royal family. Not just yet, anyway. So for now, make sure you only hunt down inhumans that are causing crime and chaos. Inhumans that are trying to use their powers to destroy, to control, to make themselves kings of their own private kingdoms, if you will. No, none of the Inhumans they're simply trying to hide who they are from the world. Understood. Understood, Legacy. Understood, Lacey. I will follow. Very good. Very good. Very good. So now what? Now we must figure out a way where I can have a little chat with Agent Johnson. Agent Johnson, why her? Yeah, I believe, considering that she has a high rank within Shield, and she's also a very powerful Inhuman. I believe that trying to convince her of our mission will benefit us greatly. So we need to, so we, and now that, so we must move forward. We must, regardless, move forward. We must take, but we must take responsibility. You want me to capture her? Yes, I want to arrange a. I want. I believe with my motivational skills, I can convince her, just as I'm on the verge of convincing Queen Medusa of our mission. And once we have them on our side, we'll be able to do what we want, while without any further interference from those that pose a real threat to us. Yes, as you wish, Legacy.